There are certain vehicles that don't just drive down the road, they carry memories, music, freedom, and an entire cultural movement with them. And today, we're talking about a legend that has done exactly that for generations. The 2027 Volkswagen Kombi is here, and it's not just a revival. It's a reinvention of one of the most beloved vehicles ever created. From surfers on California beaches to families exploring open highways, the Kombi has always stood for adventure. Now in 2027, Volkswagen brings it back with a bold new vision that blends retro soul with cutting-edge innovation.
At first glance, the 2027 Kombi proudly wears its heritage. The iconic two-tone paint option returns, along with the unmistakable V-shaped front fascia and oversized VW badge that instantly triggers nostalgia. The rounded LED headlights echo the classic circular lamps of the original Microbus, but now they feature adaptive matrix technology, giving the van a futuristic glow at night. The body is smoother and more aerodynamic than ever before, yet it still maintains that friendly, upright stance that made the original so recognizable. Underneath its charming exterior, the 2027 Kombi rides on Volkswagen's latest electric platform. Yes, this legend has gone fully electric. Buyers can choose between a single-motor rear-wheel drive setup producing around 282 horsepower, or a dual-motor all-wheel drive configuration pushing nearly 400 horsepower. Instant torque gives the new Kombi surprisingly quick acceleration, with 0 to 60 happening in just over 5 seconds in the AWD version, numbers that would have been unimaginable in the classic air-cooled era. Range anxiety? Not here. Thanks to an advanced 111 kilowatt-hour battery pack, the 2027 Kombi delivers an estimated range of up to 330 miles on a single charge. Fast charging capability allows it to go from 10% to 80% in about 30 minutes, making long road trips easier than ever. Volkswagen has clearly designed this van for adventure seekers who don't want to compromise between sustainability and practicality. Step inside, and the magic continues. The cabin feels open, airy, and incredibly versatile. A panoramic glass roof stretches across the top, flooding the interior with natural light. Sustainable materials dominate the design, including recycled fabrics, eco-friendly leather alternatives, and bamboo-inspired trim elements. The dashboard is clean and minimalist, centered around a large floating touchscreen infotainment system that integrates wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, over-the-air updates, and an AI-powered voice assistant. Seating configurations are where the 2027 Kombi truly shines. You can choose a classic 2-row layout for maximum cargo space, a 3-row family setup, or even a camper-inspired configuration with swivel front seats and a fold-out sleeping platform. Yes, Volkswagen knows exactly who this vehicle is for. Weekend campers, digital nomads, surf enthusiasts, and growing families will all find something to love here. Cargo space is generous, offering over 140 cubic feet with the rear seats folded flat. There's also a clever front trunk thanks to the electric architecture, perfect for storing charging cables or small travel gear. Sliding rear doors on both sides make entry and exit effortless, especially in tight parking spaces or crowded campgrounds.
Technology takes a massive leap forward compared to previous generations. The digital instrument cluster is fully customizable, displaying navigation, battery status, driving modes, and even classic-inspired gauges for those who want a nostalgic touch.
Ambient lighting runs throughout the cabin, and it can change colors depending on the selected drive mode. In Heritage mode, subtle retro graphics appear on the screen, giving drivers a modern experience wrapped in vintage spirit. Safety is another area where the 2027 Kombi proves it's ready for the future. Volkswagen equips it with the latest driver assistance systems, including adaptive cruise control with lane centering, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and a 360-degree camera system. There's also a semi-autonomous highway driving feature that allows hands-free driving under certain conditions, making long journeys far less tiring. On the road, the Kombi delivers a surprisingly refined experience. The low center of gravity from the battery pack gives it stable handling and reduced body roll. Steering is light yet precise, perfect for urban maneuvering. Despite its size, it feels nimble in city traffic, and the instant electric torque makes merging onto highways effortless. The ride quality is smooth and composed, absorbing bumps with ease thanks to adaptive suspension available on higher trims. Volkswagen also offers multiple drive modes tailored for different lifestyles. Eco mode maximizes efficiency, comfort mode prioritizes smoothness, sport mode sharpens throttle response and steering, and adventure mode optimizes traction for light off-road trails or sandy beaches. It's not a hardcore off-roader, but it certainly embraces the spirit of exploration. Visually, customization plays a big role in the 2027 Kombi experience. Buyers can select from vibrant heritage-inspired colors like sunset orange, ocean blue, and mint green, as well as more modern metallic finishes. Optional retro-style wheels add an extra touch of authenticity, while blacked-out trims provide a sportier contemporary look for younger buyers. Pricing is expected to start around $52,000 for the base rear-wheel drive model, climbing to approximately $65,000 for the fully loaded all-wheel drive camper edition. While it's certainly more premium than the original Kombi ever was, the technology, performance, and electric drivetrain justify the investment. Government incentives for electric vehicles may also make ownership more attractive in many regions. What truly makes the 2027 Volkswagen Kombi special is not just its specifications, it's the emotion it evokes. Few vehicles can claim to have shaped culture the way the original Microbus did. It was a symbol of freedom, music festivals, road trips, and counterculture movements. Bringing that icon into the electric age without losing its soul was no small task, but Volkswagen seems to have struck the perfect balance. Families will appreciate the practicality, tech enthusiasts will admire the innovation, and nostalgic drivers will fall in love with its design. It's rare to see a vehicle that successfully bridges generations, but the Kombi does exactly that. Grandparents who once drove the original can now share the experience with their grandchildren in a version that's cleaner, safer, and faster.
The return of the Kombi also signals a broader shift in the automotive industry. It shows that electrification doesn't mean losing personality. Instead, it opens new possibilities for reimagining beloved classics in ways that honor the past while embracing the future. Volkswagen could have simply created another electric van, but instead they chose to revive a legend.
And perhaps that's what makes this vehicle so compelling. It's not chasing trends, it's redefining them. In a world filled with aggressive SUVs and high-tech crossovers, the 2027 Kombi feels refreshingly different. It's friendly, inviting, and purpose-built for experiences rather than just transportation. Imagine loading it up for a weekend getaway, surfboard strapped to the roof, friends laughing inside, music playing through a premium 14-speaker sound system. Or picture a quiet family road trip, kids watching the scenery through the panoramic roof while the van silently glides down the highway. These are the moments the Kombi was born to create. As we move deeper into the electric era, authenticity matters more than ever. And the 2027 Volkswagen Kombi delivers authenticity in every detail, from its retro-inspired design to its forward-thinking technology. It's proof that icons don't fade away, they evolve. The automotive world is full of comebacks, but few feel as meaningful as this one. The Kombi isn't just back, it's reborn for a new generation. And whether you're drawn to it for its heritage, its sustainability, or its sheer practicality, one thing is certain: the spirit of adventure lives on. The 2027 Volkswagen Kombi reminds us that driving isn't just about horsepower or range numbers, it's about stories, journeys, and the freedom to explore. And in that sense, this modern electric icon carries the same heart that made the original unforgettable. So, as the roads fill with silent electric vehicles and futuristic designs, the Kombi stands out by looking both backward and forward at the same time. It celebrates where we've been, while confidently driving toward where we're going next. And that, right there, is what makes the 2027 Volkswagen Kombi not just a vehicle, but a legend reborn for the electric age.